Medal of Valor presented to Officer Mario Gutierrez, Miami-Dade Police Department, Florida, for bravery and composure while enduring a violent attack. Officer Gutierrez sustained multiple stab wounds while subduing a knife-wielding assailant who attempted to set off a massive gas explosion that could have resulted in multiple fatalities. Patrolman Louis Chochi. Medal of Valor presented to Patrolman Louis Chochi, Johnson City Police Department, New York, for courageously resolving a volatile encounter with a gunman. After witnessing the murder of his fellow officer, Patrolman Chochi pursued and apprehended the gunman at a crowded hospital, thereby saving the lives of employees, patients, and visitors. Officer Jason Salas, Officer Robert Sparks, and Captain Raymond Bottenfield. Medal of Valor presented to Officer Jason Salas, Officer Robert Sparks, and Captain Raymond Bottenfield, Santa Monica Police Department, California, for courage and composure in ending a deadly rampage. Officer Salas, Officer Sparks, and Captain Bottenfield placed themselves in mortal danger to save the lives of students and staff during a school shooting on the busy campus of Santa Monica College. Major David Huff. Medal of Valor presented to Major David Huff, Midwest City Police Department, Oklahoma, for uncommon poise in resolving a dangerous hostage situation. Major Huff saved the life of a 2-year-old girl after negotiations deteriorated with a man holding the child captive at knife point. Officer Donald Thompson. Medal of Valor presented to Officer Donald Thompson, Los Angeles Police Department, California, for courageous action to save an accident victim. While off duty, Officer Thompson traversed 2 freeway dividers and endured 1st and 2nd degree burns while pulling an unconscious man to safety from a car moments before it became engulfed in flames. Officer Coral Walker. Medal of Valor presented to Officer Coral Walker, Omaha Police Department, Nebraska, for taking brave and decisive action to subdue an active shooter. After exchanging gunfire, Officer Walker single-handedly incapacitated a man who had killed and injured multiple victims on a shooting spree. Officer Gregory Stevens. Medal of Valor presented to Officer Gregory Stevens, Garland Police Department, Texas, for demonstrating extraordinary courage to save lives. Officer Stevens exchanged gunfire at close range and subdued 2 heavily armed assailants, preventing a deadly act of terrorism. Mrs. Constance Wilson, accepting on behalf of Sergeant Wilson III. Medal of Valor presented to fallen Sergeant Robert Wilson III, Philadelphia Police Department, Pennsylvania, for giving his life to protect innocent civilians. Sergeant Wilson put himself in harm's way during an armed robbery, drawing fire from the assailants and suffering a mortal wound as he kept store employees and customers safe. Officer Niel Johnson. Medal of Valor presented to Officer Niel Johnson, North Miami Police Department, Florida, for swift and valorous action to end a violent crime spree. Officer Johnson pursued a man who had shot a Miami police officer and 2 other innocent bystanders, withstanding fire from an assault weapon, and apprehended the assailant. Special Agent Tyler Call. Medal of Valor presented to Special Agent Tyler Call, Federal Bureau of Investigation, for his heroic actions to save a hostage. Special Agent Call, who was off duty with his family, helped rescue a woman from her ex-husband who had violated a restraining order and held the victim at gunpoint. Deputy Joey Tortorella. Medal of Valor presented to Deputy Joey Tortorella, Niagara County Sheriff's Office, New York, for placing himself in grave danger to protect his community. Deputy Tortorella confronted and subdued a violent gunman who had shot and wounded his parents inside their home, and by doing so prevented the gunman from threatening the safety of students at a nearby elementary school.
Let's give one last big round of applause to the recipients of the Medal of Valor. Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.